And a good Saturday to everybody. May 23rd, 2020. My name is Jewel, and this is J7409 Weather. Thank you for clicking play and checking out the weather with me today. This is the GFS map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. It's all the way up to June 8th. But when you think about it, June 8th isn't that far away. Now, I'm showing you this because you see right here, we have something trying to spin up. It may materialize, it may not. It is not showing up on the European model right now because the European model doesn't go out this far. It may not do anything, but it's something we really need to keep a watch on as the days progress through. So far as tropical weather goes itself, I think we really do have a good chance of maybe a tropical storm threat if it does materialize next month, though. Probably say around the third week of June for Florida, Georgia, South and North Carolina. We'll just have to wait and see if these things materialize. As I look out ahead, I see these things that may, and when I say may, they might not. But I wanted to show you this. It may not show up anymore. It may go away and come back and pop up. But this is just a little heads up so everybody is aware. We got more severe weather today that can be happening, folks. We had it yesterday out in Texas. We had a quick spin up of the downdraft winds in the Piedmont section headed toward the foothills of North Carolina yesterday. Our friend Robert's girl, she had a quick spin up around in her area yesterday evening and lost electricity. I haven't heard from her this morning, but I keep telling you folks, these downdraft winds can cause damage like tornadoes. It's just not quite as severe and it doesn't last as long, but it can cause a lot of damage with the downdraft winds. Now, as we look at the map for today, you can see we have, this is slight, it's a number 2, but it's looking like some really severe thunderstorms, as I've looked at other maps, may be happening in these areas, including maybe a tornado threat will develop across northern Illinois later this afternoon. Isolated severe thunderstorms with some very large hail will also be noted across the plains. Now, it's looking like the latest thinking is scattered supercells. They're going to evolve by early afternoon near Iowa and northwestern Illinois, the borderline, then spread eastward towards Chicago Metro by early evening. Hail, wind, and the possibility of tornadoes can be expected with this activity. Where is the greatest threat for tornadoes? Up in this area right here, as you can see at 5% chance. Don't rule out anywhere in the 2% chance is that possibility. The greatest threat right up here in northern Illinois, maybe a little bit of southern Wisconsin, but I'm thinking primarily in Illinois for the most part. Might even happen a little in eastern Iowa. So please be aware of this and please stay safe. So far as wind in general, blowing sustained downdraft winds, they happen in Nebraska, North and South Dakota, 15% chance, and in Texas. And for that severe hail, you can check on that right in these areas. This is looking like very large hail. Over here, we do have hail in the same area at 15%, but over in Nebraska and South Dakota and a large portion of Texas, we could have some very, very large hail. So please be aware of this. Keep your eyes on the sky. If your skies start to cloud up, make sure you keep abreast of what's going on at all times for today. Let's take a quick look at the severe weather that may happen on the European model just for today. You can see this is set for today at 8 a.m. We'll move it up to around 12 p.m. lunchtime today. See, all of this stuff is going to occur after The heating occurs today at 3 p.m. Wow, boom, there you have it. It starts. You can see right here in Oklahoma, going down into Texas. We'll move it up a little bit more. Now we got some really severe going up in northern Oklahoma, moving up into Kansas, it looks like. We'll get to 10 p.m. tonight. These are very heavy thunderstorms in Oklahoma, parts of Kansas, and parts of Missouri. Then we move it on up just a little bit more to around 3 a.m. in the morning. You can see they're starting to move over into Illinois now. And by 8 a.m. in the morning, it will have passed through this area right in here that looks so severe on the other maps. It would have passed through at this time. So I just wanted to show you this to make you aware these storms will be coming. Be prepared and stay aware. Now, as we check out the weather in general, rain and thunderstorms are expected across the plains with that severe weather. There could be some flash flooding possible too. Be aware in that area. Showers, mountain snow, and below average temperatures for the northern Rockies, and critical fire weather is forecast for the southern high plains. Now, we'll break it all down. This is the NAM map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. Let's just turn it on and let it roll. We have a strong but a slow moving cold front. It's going to continue advancing across the Rockies and the plains through this Memorial weekend. Moisture flow and warmer than average temperatures ahead of the front. That's going to be what supports thunderstorms throughout much of the plains in this particular area. That risk of severe weather and flash flooding are in place over portions of the plains into the middle Mississippi Valley over the next couple of days. Now, just scattered showers and thunderstorms, of course, they're possible across much of the eastern half of the nation. And then another area where potentially severe thunderstorms causing the flash flooding could focus today and across northern Illinois in the vicinity of the surface low pressure center. I'm telling you, if you live in northern Illinois, you need to be aware. Now, behind the cold front, cooler than average temperatures across the Intermountain West to northern central Rockies is what your temperature should feel like. Highs today should be about 10 to 25 degrees below what they usually feel like for an average. The cold temperatures is enough to support snow across higher elevations of the northern and central Rockies. Snow could approach as high as a foot in the Wind River Mountains, while the central Rockies, you could see 4 to 8 inches of snow in the central Rockies. Now, a little farther south, dry and windy conditions are expected for the Four Corners and the southern high plains, which could lead to fire danger. Be careful. And there is a critical risk area for red flag warnings. They're in effect for portions of southern and the central high plains also. And that's a check of your weather today. Thanks so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I thank you for everything you do for me. May you have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day, and a great Memorial weekend. Remember, whatever you do, stay safe. I love you guys. Peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. May you all have a blessed day, and in not only today, but in the future. Thanks for watching.